works in the same way. The first you must say the magic words thank you. I cannot begin to tell you how important the words thank you are for your life. To live in gratitude, to experience the magic in your life, thank you must become the two words you deliberately say and feel more than any other words.
Yeah,
They need,
so 1 second. To if you want to experience the magic in your life, the what we're doing this book for, okay? Which are the two words? Thank you.
thank you.
And what is the meaning of deliberate? Anybody?
Spontaneously,
No. What does
Purposely.
deliberate?
Purposely.
Purposely, purposeful.
Purposefully.
peacefully.
Purposefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to deliberately keep on enforcing and forcing yourself to keep using this word thank you. It will not come naturally at the first go, but you have to keep reminding, re-reminding, and deliberately keep using and saying and feeling this more and more. Yeah.
They need to become your identity. Thank you is the bridge from where you are now to the life of your dreams.
So how beautiful is this sentence? You're standing on one side, and the other side is whatever you desire and you're waiting for, and there's only one bridge to it, and that bridge is, what is the bridge?
Thank you.
Being in gratitude. It has to
Gratitude.
become your identity. Identity means how? What is the meaning of identity? Like everybody knows me as Shivani, that's my identity,
Who we
right?
are.
So I mean, how many times have I heard of Shivani and I feel it's me, right? So that many times I should just be in gratitude, or I should keep saying thank you, thank you, thank you, that I start feeling that I am only a thank you. It becomes my identity. Yeah.
Yes. The magic formula number one, deliberately think and say the magic words thank you. The more you deliberately think and say the magic words thank you, the more gratitude you feel. The more gratitude you deliberately think and feel, the more abundance you receive. Gratitude is a
So for
feeling.
the sorry, Supata. So the formula is very simple. It's got 3 stages to it. How do we start? We are just going to start like saying thank you, but are we feeling thank you? Are we feeling gratitude? Most of the times, like I think Shana mentioned in the last class, we just say thank you, but we don't feel thank you.
Right.
Correct? So we start by just saying thank you. After we keep repeatedly saying it, we'll start feeling it the more we say it. Okay. Then we'll start feeling the gratitude actually. And then the third stage is when we deliberately start feeling it, the feeling of the gratitude will bring the abundance. So when I do Ram, 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 and if I keep doing thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Kamala, no. What is the feeling? I could be doing Mala saying Ram, Ram or thank you, but I'm watching TV, or I'm seeing what my child is doing, or I'm thinking about my business. So that is not going to get me the abundance, because it is only verbal, but the feeling is not there. So to once I bring deliberately the feeling into it, I will receive what I want. Did we understand the difference? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Pradeep sir, kuch, want to say something? Pradeep sir?
Am I audible? Hello.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
brother.
yes.
Yeah, there is a science that I want to explain here. Na? When we think to a electrical pulse generated in our my brain, and when we feel then magnetic waves generated by our heart. And if our brain and heart are synchronized, means whatever we are thinking and feeling same the thing, so an electromagnetic wave generated from ourselves, and that will going to impact your future because universe is dealing with the frequencies, and you have to generate that frequency na, to catch them.
Good.
So thinking with feeling is necessary here, na?
So to bring your mind, your heart, and your brain in correlance, it has to be in sync. Your mind, your brain, and your heart. It has to be aligned. It can't be that from the mind I'm somewhere else, from the heart I'm somewhere else, and I'm talking something else. All three have to be in sync.
Yes. Gratitude is a feeling. So the ultimate aim in practicing gratitude is to deliberately feel it as much as you can, because it is the force of your feeling that accelerates the magic in your life. Newton's law is one for one. What you give, you receive equally. That means that if you increase your feeling of gratitude, the results in your life will expand to be equal to your feelings. The truer the feeling, the more sincerely grateful you are, the faster your life will change.
So many times we even experience this, right? We'll have somebody who will tell us thank you or they tell us sorry, but we don't feel that they actually feel us. We feel कि अरे बोलने के लिए बोल रहा है यार. You don't want to, you don't accept that person saying even sorry or thank you because it, you know, it's coming without a feeling. All of us have experienced that many times, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is what it is. So the truer the feeling, the more sincerely grateful you are, the faster your life will change. So every time henceforth, at least when you will say thank you, you will try to add a feeling into it and a positive feeling. Here we're only talking about positive feelings. Okay.
When you discover how little practice it takes, how easy it is to incorporate gratitude into your daily life, and when you see the magical results for yourself, you will never want to return to the life you used to live. If you practice gratitude a little, your life will change a little. If if you practice gratitude a lot every day, your life will change dramatically and in ways that you can hardly imagine.
Yeah. So this is the law. If you practice it little, your life will change little. Okay, if you practice it a lot and every day, it will dramatically. What is dramatically? Everybody likes drama, right, in
Can't
their
imagine.
lives. So
Yeah.
it will dramatically change. So
Change.
now it is in our hands whether we want to practice this much, or in abundance.
Yes.
Continue.
A magical book.
Automatically means noticeable. We'll be able to see the change.
Yes.
So be with the book. See how this magical book is.
Yes.
You can see the sparkles coming out of it and how it's going to enlighten all of us.
Yeah.
This next page, Abhishek.
As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. John F. Kennedy, 1917 1963. 35th.
This is what we've been talking. Just saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you is not going to help. We have to be in that appreciation. We have to live by that. Then our life is going to change. Now, in this now few pages, she's just going to tell us what we are going to be covering in this book. Yeah.
In this book, there are 28 magical practices that have been specifically designed so that you learn how to use gratitude's magical power to evolutionize your health, money, job, and relationship, and to make your smallest desires and your biggest dreams come true. You will also learn how to practice gratitude to dissolve problems and transform any negative situation. You will be captivated while you read this life changing knowledge, but without practicing what you learn, the knowledge will slip through your fingers, and the opportunity that you attracted to easily change your
Next
life will be
page.
gone. To ensure this doesn't happen to you, you need to practice gratitude over 28 days so that you impregnate your cell and your subconscious mind with it. Only then will it change your life permanently. The practices are designed to be completed over 28 consecutive days. This allows you to make gratitude a habit and a new way of life. Practicing gratitude in a concentrated effort over consecutive days guarantees that you will see the magic take place in your life and fast.
So guys, since we are meeting only twice a week, it's not going to be 28 days for us. It's going to be 3 months for us. And we are going to complete the sessions twice a week, so it's not 28 days. So by the time you people will finish, which is about 3 months, you all will actually be completely new people if you follow it for 3 months. Yes.
Within each magical practice is a wealth of secret teachings that will expand your knowledge in tremendous ways. In each practice, you will understand more and more about how life works and how it is to have the life you have dreamed of. The first 12 practices use the magical power of gratitude for what you have now and for what you have received in the past, because unless you are grateful for what you have and and what you have received, the magic wouldn't work and you wouldn't receive more. These first 12 practices will set the magic of gratitude into motion immediately.
Okay, 1 minute. So because I'll just explain to you. So this book is broken into 3 parts, which is going to take you through the past, then it'll take you to the current, and then put you into the future. So the book is designed like that. If you miss a practice of the past, be assured that when you come to the present, you will not get your desired result. So, I mean, a sincere request that no practices can be taken for granted, no assignment can be overlooked. You people are lucky, y'all don't even have to do it every day. Y'all have to do it only twice a week. But at least once the assignment has to be completed. If you miss an assignment, then the whole journey is the purpose of the journey gets defeated. We are going to be covering all the health, wealth, relationships, and career, about past, present, and future. So if anything is left, you will not have, like how when you have car, you need all the four wheels for it to move your life. So you need to have all the practices. Some of you may feel, oh, I am very wealthy, I don't need wealth. Some of you may feel I have perfect relationships, I'm only poor in my wealth area. Some of you may feel I have wealth, I have relationship, I'll just concentrate on health. No, we want you to participate and give it your best in all the 28 practices that the book has been designed. Don't take even one chapter or one practice for granted, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
The next 10 practices use the magical power of gratitude for your desires, dreams, and everything you want. Through these 10 practices, you will be able to make your dreams come true and you will see the circumstances of your life magically change. The last 6 practices take you to a whole new level where you will be saturating gratitude into every cell of your body and mind. You will learn how to use gratitude's magical power to help other people resolve problem and improve any negative situation or circumstance you may encounter throughout your life. You don't need to clear your calendar because each of the practices has been specifically created to fit into your everyday life. Whether it's days, weekends, holidays, or vacations, gratitude is portable. You take it with you wherever you go, and then wherever you go, the magic happens.
Sham, this is for you. You don't have to clear your calendar. Okay. Rhonda Byrne is saying you don't have to stress about how you're going to take out the time. You will be able to fit it in your day. Gratitude is portable.
Aha, good.
And please note this, if you miss a day, what is going to happen?
Yes, correct.
Yes, yes. If you miss a day, you will most likely lose the momentum of what you have done. To ensure that you don't reduce the magic, if you miss a day, count back 3 days and repeat the practices again from there.
Yeah, so if you miss a day, you have to go back 3 practices. And guys, we don't want you to miss a day because the class will keep moving ahead. So then you will go really behind. Okay, so please, this you have to ignore this. There is no chance of going back.
Some practices are designed for the morning and others are designed to do throughout the day. So read each day's practice first thing in the morning. Some practices will need to be read the night before because they begin when you wake, and I will tell you when to do this. You might want to read the next day's practice every night before you go to sleep in order to be prepared. If you do, make sure to reread the practice again in the morning. If you don't want to follow the 28 magical practices consecutively, you can also use them in other ways. You could choose one magical practice that addresses an important subject in your life
So
that you
Subrata,
want to
we
change.
are ignoring this para. We're not going to read it. Let's move to the next page.
Okay, after 28 days.
Yeah, so this is after you complete the book. So for
Okay,
us, it will be after 3 months. Okay. Yeah.
yes, yes. After after the 28 days.
Read.
Shall I okay. Shall I read once you have completed the 28
Yes,
magical
yes,
practice? Okay.
yes, yes.
After the 28 days. Once you have completed the 28 magical practices, you can use particular practices to increase the magic where or when you have a specific need, such as for health or money. Or if you want to receive your dream job, have increased success in your work, or improve a relationship, or to continue the practice of gratitude, you can open this book at random. And whichever practice you open to is the one you attracted. So it is the perfect one to do that day.
Yeah, now enough. So this is basically after the book gets over, the book will tell you how you can keep this book with you for life and how you can use it in your day-to-day life. So if you're stuck with a problem, you can just open the, like how we open any other book and it will give us a solution. Abhishek will move to the dreams.
Yes.
So can we just stop sharing the screen once? So guys, now we come to the most important part of the book. Why are we all here? We are all here because we want to achieve something. Okay. We may have clarity of that or we may not have clarity of it yet. But we all have something that we want. It could be a wish, desire, a dream, a goal. It could be anything. And that is the reason why we are here. And we are the few lucky people who are getting the secret. We are learning, and the universe is opening this only to us. There are so many more people on earth, and many people been wanting to do the magic book for so long, but today it's opening to y'all. So the only, I mean, y'all have to understand that the purpose that you guys are here for is because you want to achieve something. And what are we going to achieve is when you only know. So right now, please concentrate. This is very important. What is your dreams? Okay, so this two, 3 pages will help you categorize how you can write what you want. So like how I explained in the piggy bank, like if you want to, if you're making your house, okay, or if you have a child, you have a plan, right? I want to send my child to the school, then I want to do this, then I want to do that. If you're making a house, you know, okay, I want a cupboard, I want a fridge, I want an AC. So you need to know what you want. Only if you know what you want, you can go and you can get that. I can't go to the restaurant and say I want food. I have to order, I want what I want, black dal, I want paneer, and I want rumali roti. I have to order it. Only then it will come to me. Right? So let's read about this. Any questions about the dreams, we will take it up after this. It's a very small reading. And concentrate, see where you are in your life. Try to relate it. Try to see where you can put whatever dreams as you're reading the chapter. Abhishek, can you share the screen? Can I have another reader, or I think I can only read because I want to keep stopping in between. Thank you, Supratam. 1 second.
Okay, okay. Thank you, madam.
What are your dreams? Okay, this is our biggest question. We all want something, but we never know what we want. Okay. Now, most of the magical practices are designed to help you achieve your dreams. Therefore, you need to get clear about what you really want. Okay, so somebody tells me, I want a car. Okay, so you know that you want a car. Now these practices we are doing because it's going to help me receive a car. But if I don't want know that I want a, which I want a sedan, or I want a, which car I want, what color I want, what make of the car I want, do I want petrol, do I want diesel, do I want, like, if I don't know it, how can the universe give it to me? Okay, so how many of us don't understand? We say, or we feel कुछ भी चलेगा, अरे गाड़ी हो जाए तो बस है, वो black हो, white हो, red हो, it doesn't matter to me. So when we think like this and then God gives us something, then we are always complaining because we are not satisfied, because we gave him a mixed, vibe, and he sent us something in mixture. Okay, so sit down with a computer or pen and paper and make a list of what you really want in every area of your life. Think through every detail of what you want to be, do, or have in your life, in your relationships. Okay, so I want to have a very happy relationship with my okay, let's say with my husband. Okay, for me, happy relationship with my husband could be that he spends quality time with me. Maybe he takes me out for movies and dinners. Okay, maybe for Sham, quality time with his wife would be that she cooks nice meal. I mean, happiness would be that she cooks nice meal for him. Maybe for somebody else, it could be that, uh, they want love and they want respect. So it can't just be that I want a great and a happy relationship with my husband. You need to know what is going to make you happy in that relationship. All of us want to have a good relationship with our spouse, but we don't know what will make it happy. Did you all understand where I'm coming from?
Yes.
Okay, maybe for my husband, sleeping makes him happy. If he can sleep till 10 o'clock every day, it will give him happiness. And for me, what makes me happy is that if he gets up at 6 o'clock and goes for a walk. Can we ever be happy? He is manifesting 10 o'clock sleep every day. I'm manifesting 6 o'clock morning, he wakes up for a walk. So I need to know what is going to make us happy, our relationship complete, right? So we need to know. So when you talk about what you want to be, do, or have in your life, so if it's in your relationship, What do you want in a relationship with your child? Do you want respect? Do you want that, okay, he should be your caretaker, caregiver, or he should provide you with money, or he should be respectful, or he should get first, come first in his class? If you don't know what relationship or what you want with your child or with anybody, your maybe your sister-in-law, your sister, your brother, your parent, I mean, you have to know what you want. So start. It may not come in one day. Can you mute her? Yeah. So, so you have to look into deeply into all your relationships, choose one or two important relationships for the beginning, and then you can just write about them. Don't try to write about too many relationships. Same thing with career. Okay, I want a good job. For Abhishek, good job could be, I mean, now he's 18, 19 years old. If he's getting 20,000 rupees, he's very happy. He's got a great job. But at 40, 20,000 rupees is not a good job. So the job that is good for him or something may not be good for me. Okay, so if I want a career, I want to know what job, I should know at least which company or which, can I want to work for Reliance. I would want to work as a manager. I would want to work or whatever, or if you have your own business, at least you should know what you want. Okay. Finances, health, again, and in every area that is important to you. You can be as specific and as detailed as you like. But remember, your job is simply to list what you want and now not how you're going to get what you want. The how will be done for you when gratitude works. It's magic. Okay. So we don't want to use logic. I want a 4 bedroom house in my name. I don't want to use logic how I will get it. Okay. I just know that this is what I want. So now if I want a 4 bedroom house, I could want it in Bombay. I could want it in, I mean, I have to write which city I want it, which area. I'll come to know it's in outskirts 50 kilometers away, but that's not what I wanted. But I didn't write where I wanted. So very specific and as much as details you can put, that will help you also to understand what you want. And when you read it, do you really want it from your heart? Okay, sometimes we just, we feel the whole world is, the whole world has a house, so even I should have a house. Sometimes, it just becomes generic. But when we write, we realize that I'm okay if I don't have a house. But because everybody says खुद का घर होना चाहिए, खुद का घर होना चाहिए, I want to have my own house. So it's very important to write down and read it and understand it from your heart whether you really want it. So if you want a better job or your dream job, then think about everything you want the job to be. Think about the things that are important to you, such as the type of work you want to do, how you want to feel in your job, the type of company you want to work for, the kind of people you want to work with, the hours you want to work with, where you want your job to be, and the salary you want to receive. Get very clear about what in the job, uh, what you want in the job by thinking it thoroughly and writing all the details down. So I want a job, a very good salary. I'm getting 1 lakh salary, but I'm working 22 hours a day. Am I happy?
No.
So that is not going to be my dream job. But because I didn't write it, I've got a job which is giving me financial freedom, but it's not giving me freedom to spend time with my family or take care of my health. Okay. I have a fantastic job, but my boss takes my case, insults me. Do I want that? I want a very good environment, right, where I'm working. Put it down. Put each and every detail that you want your job to be in writing. You want your business to be in writing. Okay. If you want money to educate your children, work out the details of their education, including which school you want your children to attend, the cost of school fees, books, clothes, food, clothing, transportation, so that you know exactly how much money you will need. If you want to travel, then write down the details of the country you want to visit. How long you want to travel for, what you want to see and do, and where you want to stay, and by and the means by which you want to travel. So this is for Tejas, Northern Lights.
Yes, yes.
So which month you want to go, how do you want to go, what is the route you're going to take, are you going to go by which airline, which is the city that you're going to stay, what is the kind of expenses that you want to I mean you want, will you be are you going to be staying in 2-star, 3-star, 5-star luxury hotel, how many days you're going to stay, have you written everything down?
Last time I written,
No,
Shivani.
all the details.
Yeah, yeah. That I'll write. Yes.
See, if you had written it down and you had kept looking at your dream, you would have been there and you would have shared pictures with me today.
I will share it with you soon.
Yes, that's the way it should be. Okay. If you want a perfect partner, anybody here looking for partners? Abhishek, don't blush. You're still young. This is not, yeah, you can even want for girlfriend, no problem. Anybody else looking for partners?
Yes.
I can't see anybody. So, how do you want your partner to be? Who's looking for partners? If you want a perfect partner, write down every detail of the characteristics you want that person to have. If you want improved relationships, write down the relationships you want to improve and what you want them to be like. Who's going to tell me about their dream partner? It's always in the dream, let me tell you, warn you also about that. So come on, Tato,
Yes.
what do you want? What are you looking
Someone,
for in your partner?
someone who likes to travel, likes to see the world, and who has visions and dreams like me. Who, who's willing to excel, kind, respectful, and loves to read. Someone who loves to read and treat me very well and accept me for who I am.
Very nice. And so you can put in details of how you want your partner's physical appearance. You can write down his financial situations. So you can put everything down when you're making a, dream of what you want your partner to be. So if you want more health or an improved bodily condition, be specific about what ways you want to improve your health or body. If you want a dream home, then list every detail of what you want the home to be, room by room. If there are specific materials you want, things you want like car, clothes, appliances, write them down. If you want to achieve something such as passing an exam, anybody getting a degree, a goal in sports, I think Prasun, succeeding as a musician, doctor, writer, actor, scientist, business person, or whatever it is you would like to achieve, write it down and be as specific as possible. Prasun, is there in the
Yes,
group?
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is you want to pass an exam?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
क्या लिखा है ड्रीम में?
ma'am. मैम मैंने उसमें 24 तक लिखा है कि मैं एंड तक यहाँ पर पहुँचना चाहता हूँ और साथ में मैंने कुछ चीज़ें लिखी हैं कि मैं उस समय क्या कर रहा हूँगा, किसी के लिए, अपने लिए मैं क्या कर रहा हूँगा, मैं कैसे कपड़े पहन रहा हूँगा और बाकी और भी डिटेल्स जो अभी सर मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ, इसके अकॉर्डिंग भी मैं कुछ चेंज करूँगा। हाँ, ये
तो
मैंने
अभी
लिखा है
आपको
मैम।
फुल डिटेल में कि आपको क्या परसेंटेज चाहिए, क्या उसके बाद का क्या पोजीशन चाहिए, वो पूरा आपको डिटेल में लिखना पड़ेगा.
जी मैम, इसको मैं पढ़ के मैं अब थोड़ा-सा मुझे और क्लैरिटी मिल रही है, तो इसको मैं करूँगा चेंज कुछ मैम।
जी.
यस मैम।
I would strongly urge you to find the time to maintain a list of your dreams throughout your life. Write down the little things, big things, or what you want this moment, this month, or this year. As you think of more things, add them to the list. As you receive things, cross them off the list. An easy way to do the list of what you want is to divide them into categories: health and body, career and work, money, relationships, personal desires, material things. And then just add the things to things you want to each category. When you get clear about the things you want, you are giving a definite direction to the way you want gratitude's magical power to change your life. And you're ready to begin the most exciting and thrilling adventure you've ever been on. We'll shut the reading here today. Let's talk about the dreams. Any questions? This is the most important part, guys. Law of attraction, manifestation, dream writing, goal writing, desire setting. That's your first point. If you don't get this right, yeah,
How do
Vipin.
you write your dream, Shivani? How do you write in present tense? कि I want something or I have.
So it is written in present tense, but
Okay.
right now we are not concentrating on the tense.
Okay.
Right now, for beginners, it is just even if you put it down what you exactly want,
Okay.
it's fine. If you know it and you can write it in affirmative and present way, it's great.
Okay.
But if you cannot also, Abhi, we don't want to confuse because of present.
Confused. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I just clarifying. Yeah. Okay.
So right now we are not concentrating on the language of the dream.
Language. Okay.
So the dream writing language, we will keep correcting it through the sessions.
Okay.
But as of now, you should just write down
Just
ki
write
have
down what it
clarity.
is.
Yeah, just have clarity of what you want.
What? Okay. All right.
Anybody wants to talk about their dream so we can help them make it clearer, or otherwise we can move into something, I mean, feelings. That's another thing I want to cover for today.
This is Diksha. Hi. I was on mute and my video was also off till this time because I was making my children sleep actually. Uh,
No
I
problem.
have a
Yeah.
dream, like, am I audible?
Yes, we can see you and hear you.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. So, very late, I have started doing my master's recently. Like, I'm 40 now. So, and that is in psychology. So, I have an dream of become a clinical psychologist. Although right now I have way too many hurdles. Like I have three small children to cater. I have twins actually. I have a son and then I have twins who are very small. They are 4 years old, and I have to take care of my house. And also, so I want to be financially independent, so I'm searching a good job. Also, I've had a major career break of last 12 years post my marriage. Before that, I had a very nice career. So my dream is to again, start off with something really nice for myself as a career. So I want to focus on becoming a clinical psychologist right now, which I think maybe it's way too late. Or actually 40 में जाके आप कुछ नया करना चाहते हो in your career, that is.
So it's never too late, and congratulations on taking a stand in your life, even at 40, with all the hurdles. I think, I mean, you're already a winner amongst all of us sitting over here, so that's great. And so, Abhi, you have your, at least your what you want to do is clear that you want to become a clinical psychologist. So, for that, you are studying how many years or how many months is the course? Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, ma'am.
Yeah, Diksha. Can you hear us? Okay, I think we have lost her.
Lost.
Yeah. So anybody else? Otherwise, we'll move on to the feelings.
I have the question, like you just said, like about this manifestation thing. How does it actually work? You said like if you want your husband to wake at 6 o'clock and he wants to wake at 10 o'clock, so how do we get this thing in sync?
Come to an agreement of 8 o'clock. The most practical.
नहीं तो फिर हम नहीं तो फिर हम अपने we have to list down what we want, right?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
as in not something which is which has to be into an agreement.
So no, so the difference is, yeah, like, so if you're coming to that, I'll tell you. So maybe I basically, why do I want him to go for a walk at 6 o'clock? Why do I want him to wake up at 6 o'clock? Because I want him to go for a walk, right?
Hmm.
And what will the walk do?
Improve the health.
Yeah, will keep him fit. So what do I basically want?
A healthy partner.
That I want my husband to be fit and healthy.
Hmm.
Okay. Does that mean that he can only be fit and healthy if he wakes up at 6 o'clock?
Not necessary.
Yeah. So when you write it down, you understand that it is not the 6 o'clock which is important. The importance is that he has to be fit and healthy, right? So you shift the focus from 6. So you don't, your goal is not going to be that he wakes up at 6 o'clock and goes for a walk. Your goal will become that my husband is fit and healthy. Okay,
And
now
what if the other person does not want to? They want to lead a sedentary life and they want to be lazy. Then how do we?
that is his goal. That's not your goal. You write and focus on your goal. You don't worry about his goals.
So,
तो
So
हम
your
सोच के हम हमारे सोचने से दूसरा पर्सन कैसे फिट एंड हेल्दी हो जाएगा?
आप नेगेटिव सोच रहे हो तो ऑब्वियसली वो नेगेटिव ही जाने वाला है ना उसके पास भी. तो आप पॉजिटिव सोच के भी नेगेटिव हो रहा है. And the other thing is the purpose is that you have to understand is not to make him get up at 6 o'clock and go. The idea is that he should be fit and healthy. And the moment you start putting your energies in making him fit and healthy, wo automatically the universe will work on making him healthy. Whether he wakes up and goes for a walk or he doesn't, he joins a gym or he gets into a diet or whatever he does. But that is, we don't get into the how bit. That is what we read.
So
How
for
it
that,
is
what
going
do
to
we have
happen,
to do to make the other person fit and healthy?
we
I
don't
mean,
have
that
to do
is
anything. We are not doing anything. We are just putting it that we just, what we want is what we are writing. We are not writing how we are going to do it. If I want to, if I want, if I want a black car, I'm not going to write, okay, I will get the money, I will sell my jewelry and I will get this money and then I will do that. We are not getting into any kind of detailing of how I'm going to get that car.
so on the only on the
yes,
thought level we are putting out the intention to the universe.
Yes,
That is it.
yes,
That
yes.
is it we have to do.
Only in the
yes.
thought level. So
Okay.
what you want is important. The want, when you write it, you'll realize you don't want a 6 o'clock morning yourself. You want fitness. You want health. So
Hmm.
you start changing even the way you are thinking. In my mind, वो 6 बजे उठेगा तो ही वो fit रहेगा. वो walk पे जाएगा तो ही वो fit रहेगा. Not necessarily. I know a lot of people who don't go for a walk and they're very fit. So
Another example can be like if the daughter-in-law wants a very excellent relationship, loving relationship with her mother-in-law, but the mother-in-law is like hell bent कि उसकी कुछ ना कुछ कमियां निकालनी है और हमें उसको बुरा फील कराना है, then how does it
but
work?
we are working only on self. We are not bothered about what the mother-in-law is doing.
I'm
What
talking
you
about self
want.
only.
Yeah,
Suppose
but
I want a very like a very loving and
it's
very
okay. Perfect. I want that with my mother-in-law, full stop. वो mother-in-law उसके बाद क्या करने वाली है, that is not your problem. Your intention should stop there. What,
मेरे
how
want
mother,
से हो जाएगा even if she doesn't want.
we will
Yes,
discuss the
I
same
have a
thing. Put
very
it down.
healthy relationship with my mother.
We'll discuss it. You will tell me the answer 3 months later. At the end of the session. Write it down. Write down whatever you want. But you can't mix. You can't have mixtures in your feelings. You can't say you can't have it at a superficial level. मन में you feel that अच्छा I want it, but अंदर से you don't despise her or you're having negative feelings, वो नहीं चलेगा. Your mind, heart and your brain has to be aligned. Whatever you're asking has to be in alignment. It cannot be that it is not superficial कि I'll just ask this and but मुझे मतलब नहीं है. It's not that. So be very sure, because it's only between you and the universe or the Almighty God, whomever you believe in, that doesn't matter, or your higher self. So be very clear as to what you want. And then focus only on what you want. Don't focus on what is not there. We are going to come to that very soon.
Shivani, I have a question. Sometimes we are very confused about the thing that what exactly do we want. And I'll give you an example. Suppose somebody is in a marriage, a long marriage, and now that person is not able to come out of it. So that person is completely confused. As it मतलब कभी ऐसा होता है कि हाँ चलो आई वांटेड कि सब चीजें ठीक हो जाए, कभी ऐसा होता है कि मतलब यार 10-12 साल से सेम चीजें मैं फेस कर रही हूँ, तो शायद यही साइकिल होने वाला है, तो चीजें ठीक हो या ना हो मुझे अपने आप को ठीक करना है. तो इस तरह का कंफ्यूजन अगर होता है तो हाउ डू वी गो अबाउट इट, मतलब
Don't
कैसे मतलब
focus on the relationship, focus on yourself. What is your purpose? Your purpose is that you want to be happy, correct? You want to be in peace, or you want to be in contentment, or you want to be, so focus on yourself. If you could be happy in the relationship or without that relationship, but the idea is that you want happiness, so don't go into the relationship, just go into yourself. And again, I'm telling you guys, this is only working on self. Don't think that I'm saying that I want to improve my relationship with my husband or my mother-in-law and tomorrow they will be doing your lard. No, this is everything is from for you and for yourself. And nothing changes overnight. 12 saal, if you're in some thing, then it's going to take that, give it some time for it to change as well, right?
yeah,
So we are going to
got it.
learn how to change all those situations in our lives, but you'll have to have the patience. As and when the book opens that chapter, you will take that chapter up. Don't jump. Right now we're only talking about dreams. Don't jump the book. The like you read in the book, it's very scientific, past, present and future. You all are very interested in the future, but you all are missing out that we've not done the past. You want a future relationship with your husband, future relationship with your mother-in-law, but past में तो कुछ तो खड्डा खोदा होएगा ना उनके साथ. That तो we are all forgetting. So let's go with the book. Just write down what you all want. Don't get into how you all want. Yes, Pradeep ji.
Yeah, I'm audible.
Yes, yes.
A lot of people are asking about the relationship, na? I have just one question. Apart from your thoughts, are you okay? Just अपने thoughts को ना साइड में रख दो, फिर आप अपने रिलेशन को देखो. Can you imagine the relationship without the thoughts that you have right now? Basically, जो भी कुछ गड़बड़ थॉट्स के कारण ही तो है हमारा राइट नाउ. आज से 10 साल पहले मैं किसी को नहीं जानता था, आज वो मेरी जिंदगी में है, तो इन 10 सालों में बने क्या? हमारे थॉट्स ही तो बने. वी हैव मेड अ परसेप्शन अबाउट दैट पर्सन, तो वी हैव टू करेक्ट देम ना, एंड दिस इज द प्रोसेस हाउ वी कैन करेक्ट आवर थॉट्स. एम आई करेक्ट?
Yeah, I mean, we have to make ourselves positive. We have to attract. We are only going by the principles of the universe. We are not learning anything else. These are universals. We are learning science. We are learning laws. Okay. What I am, I'm going to attract that. If I'm a
Yeah.
happy person, I will attract happiness. If I'm all the time complaining, I will attract all the complaints in my life. If I'm all the time being negative, looking at negativity
Yes,
and
exactly.
feeling everything, I'm only going to attract that in my life. Whatever, unfortunately, whatever we each of us are standing in our lives, we have attracted that into our lives. Okay, we have called for this. And so, I mean, consciously or subconsciously, Of course, I'm not saying we've consciously done it, but so we just start from zero, that this is accept ki whatever is happening to me is what I have attracted in my life. Now, what I want my life to be, I will attract that into my life. Okay. So for that, there were a lot of people in the group who were talking about feelings. They feel low, they feel unhappy, they get frustrated, they get stressed. How many of us over here? Yeah. So today let's talk about, I just want to finish this because in case somebody wants to leave, they can leave, then I can stay back for 10 minutes to answer people's questions. So uh, we, all of us vibrate at a frequency of feeling. Okay. Like, don't you see when people are happy, they are like full of life and they're jumping and they're bubbly, and there's a different, like, they're like, there's too much life. And when you're depressed, people are sleeping, they don't want to talk to anybody, and they're this. So what is it? It's the energy level, right? All of us have experienced this. Okay. When we are angry, what happens to us? Kisi ka muh lal ho jata hai, and then there's like, there's so much of frequency that is changing in our body. So all of us are vibrating at a frequency of an emotion. Abhishek, can we share the feelings chart? Okay. Everybody can see this chart. Very important, guys. I'm going to share this chart on the group. So all of you are going to have it. Keep this 24/7. Make it your screensaver if you need to. Okay. Look at it very carefully. They can, my cursor is visible to everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, it's visible.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
it's on this. Can you see this line, which is, there's a white line, which is the good feeling and the bad feeling के बीच में एक white line है, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes, we can see it.
Yeah. So we are, if we are at this, which is called stage, let's say this is 0. Okay. Whatever is in black, that is underground, and whatever is in yellow, that is like going up. Okay. The bad feelings will make you attract the things that you don't want in your life. Okay. The good feelings will make you attract the things that you want in your life. Okay. So come to the bad feelings first. How many of us say कि I worry about my children, I have fear, and we see अरे मेरे को तो डर था कि आज तो ये गिरने वाला है, and then that person falls. Or I was so sure that nothing good can happen. Or so we are always, whenever we are in those feelings, we start attracting that towards us. Okay. So fear is the worst feeling that you can be in. Fear, worry, guilt, they are the, so the frequency level, fear will be the maximum, love is the highest. Okay. So this is the lowest and this is the highest. Love is the highest and fear is the worst. Okay. So from fear, worry, guilt, hate, revenge, anger, blame, criticism, annoyance. Okay. Whenever you're feeling any of these things, remember that you're always attracting that something that you don't want in your life. I don't want a divorce. Okay. But I'm always having so much fear of that name. All my friends are getting divorced, even I'll get divorced. So, or I keep worrying about it, or I go through guilt about it, or I keep on talking about it कि अरे मेरा डिवोर्स नहीं होना चाहिए, अरे मेरा डिवोर्स नहीं होना चाहिए, सबका आजकल डिवोर्स हो रहा है, अभी 20-20 शादी के साल के बाद भी डिवोर्स हो रहा है, or whatever. So the moment we keep on, we are in any of these kind of feelings, we start attracting that closer to us. Even boredom, so much time of our day we spend in boredom. Please remember, boredom or feeling, how are you feeling? I'm feeling okay. Okay is also a negative feeling. It's not a good feeling. So any of these things, will not take you towards your dream. Any of these things will push you towards your dream. Right now, we are practicing gratitude, which is the second most powerful emotion to attract what we want in our life. Of course, the first is love, but most of us don't even understand the meaning of love. So we are not going to talk about that. So whenever we are in any negative zone, feeling any of these bad feelings or not feeling good or whatever you may call, we need to make sure that 51% of the times, okay, right now we are looking at achieving our dreams. So 51% of my day, I should be in good feelings. Is it possible for me to be in good feelings 51% of the time? If you can be more, great.
Yes, it's possible by practice, I
Yes.
think.
Yeah, it takes practice, but all the book wants you to be is in 51%. Okay, 49% you can still worry, stress, ye wo, abhi aap seekh rahe ho. So we give you that leverage. Okay, but if you start staying in this, you will keep getting things that you don't want in your life. Okay, so the moment you feel अरे यार मैं बहुत बोर हो रही हूँ, don't stay in that boredom. Do something to push yourself into at least some hope, some excitement, some joy, something. Acha, at least, okay, at least I'll make a cup of tea, it will satisfy me. So anything small also to just throw yourself from this okay to a satisfaction, hopeful, joyful, excitement kind of a zone. Okay. This chart I'm going to share with you all. Okay. So just know the difference between the good and the bad feelings. Know, keep asking yourself, keep this handy, look at it and say, what am I feeling at this point? Am I criticizing somebody? Most of the time, I mean, you talk to half the people, they're only criticizing their life, their partners, their in-laws, their their staff, that they don't have money or they have this or that the traffic. I mean, half your life is only going in complaining and criticizing others or blaming somebody else for your problems. Look at your life. It's a self study. It's got nothing to do. Nobody is going to question you here. Nobody is going to get into your life. Okay. So it's only a self study thing. See where you are. Most of the time, half of us, more than 50% are in complaining and criticizing zone. Half the time we are annoyed with the world only. Government, और कुछ नहीं तो government को गाली देना चालू कर देंगे. Markets, ऐसे कैसे चलेगा? So all the time we are complaining and in annoyance. Can we stop sharing? So for today, all of you all need to note down your mood shifters. Okay. What is a mood shifter? That's assignment for today. Apart from writing your dreams, note down your mood shifter. Mood shifter is which is going to throw you from a bad zone to a positive zone. Can somebody give me an example?
Listening to a music, favorite song.
But Tejas, if you start listening to that Dil Jale songs, na, that Are wo, that Tadap ke and all that, that will take you more in depression. Are she left me and went away. So music also, you have to be careful with what songs you're listening to. How many of us understand that music can make us feel good and music can make us depressed also?
Yes.
Are that one song, I remember my ex-boyfriend 20 years
Yes.
back, it depresses me whenever I listen to that song. So when you choose music, and this is for everybody and not just for people who have ex-boyfriends and get depressed. So you have to choose songs which will get you in positive zone. I have seen people when they're already low and they will listen to ghazals. तुम जो इतना मुस्कुरा रहे हो क्या गम है जो छुपा रहे हो. अरे हम गम के पीछे क्यों जा रहे हैं यार?
There are good ghazals also.
Yeah. On the
No, there are. I'm not saying. I'm just telling you. Then they listen to these kind of songs. So no.
Yeah.
Let
For
it
those
be who's
songs that,
our let it be
yeah, for
who's
those
our
songs,
favorite songs. When we want a mood shifter, that's why guys understand the purpose of this exercise. It's a mood shifter. If I'm already feeling low with my marriage and I put a song which is reminding me of my ex-boyfriend, will I feel better or worse?
West,
Worse,
Right?
worse.
And what so how is my mood shifting from negative to positive?
no.
Wo to, if he comes home, so I'll band bajao him because I'm more upset now. Right? So what is it? When you talk about mood shifters, they're supposed to change your mood from a negative to a positive, not from positive to a negative zone.
For me personally, it is. I look at my granddaughter's videos, so I
Yeah.
feel instantly so refreshed, and it's like I'm with them. So I feel very good, whenever I see a picture or something, or we talk something about that. So my grandchildren, they make me very happy.
Great.
Instantly, it's like
Yeah,
even in the house also.
They're stress busters. Yeah. So correct. So when you choose, music can be one, but music, please select your songs that these are the ones I want to listen to. Keep the playlist ready. Somebody suggested, seeing and videos and photos of grandchildren. Great. That will not make you ever feel negative. Come on, guys. Mood shifters. I want each of you all to note down at least 10, because sometimes when we go into a low zone na, wo one song, 2 songs, 5 songs, yeah, wo thing will not. We need to keep trying which is going to work for us. Come on.
Something very
art and
petty is
craft
very
can
good.
also art and craft can also make you feel good.
Very good.
Painting and doodling and all that stuff.
Absolutely. So, yeah,
For me,
Swati ji,
retail therapy also works.
absolutely for me too. Yeah, but kabhi kabhi when you go and see and say I can't afford it na, again wo band baj jati hai. So yeah, retail
Ma'am,
therapy.
recently I have recorded about my life, infinite possibilities of my life. एक ऑडियो रिकॉर्ड किया एंड उस समय जब मैंने रिकॉर्ड किया तो मैं काफ़ी डिप्रेस था और रिकॉर्ड करते 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 मेरा मूड काफ़ी चेंज हुआ और उसमें काफ़ी लो साउंड भी हैं, अप साउंड भी हैं, उसमें इमोशंस भी थे काफ़ी। कई बार मेरी आईज़ क्लोज़ हुई रिकॉर्ड करते टाइम। तो वो लगभग 10-12 मिनट का बन गया और अब जब भी मुझे लो फ़ील होता है, तो मैं वो उस ऑडियो को सुनता हूँ और थोड़ी देर के लिए बैठता हूँ, तो उससे मुझे जो इनफ़ाइनाइट पॉसिबिलिटीज़ कि ये नहीं होगा तो ये हो जाएगा, मतलब अल्टीमेटली मैं अपना लाइफ़ अच्छे से जी लूँगा। तो उसमें बहुत सारे ब्रांचेस खोले गए हैं, ये नहीं होगा तो वो होगा, वो नहीं होगा तो वो होगा और उसने काफ़ी प्रैक्टिकली हेल्प किया है मुझे वो सुनने के बाद।
Great. So, but I want you all to note down more. खाली एक नहीं, तो चाहिए कि आप 5-6 से लिख के आप 5-6 चीज रखो अपने साथ में कि जैसे you feel depression, anger, upset, boredom, instantly you jump into that. It could be having tea, having a piece of chocolate. It can be talking to a friend. It can be
Listening to
going,
something motivational on YouTube or something.
yeah,
Yes.
it can be that. It
And
can be,
also affirmations.
I like
Good
to watch a
affirmations.
movie also. Go for a movie.
yeah. So again, movie, choose the right movie. Nowadays, very depressing movies are coming. It really leaves you depressed.
Exercising.
And
Hmm.
exercising, running, walking, yes. So guys, one more thing, please don't watch very severe depressing stuff in this time. It'll just like drain you from your energies. So stay away from too much of negative news and negative movies, like very
Yes.
emotional movies. I don't know which one I was seeing. It was too depressing.
And
So
for
because
me, meditation.
yes, great meditation works. So these are the things which are you're going to note down for yourselves. And 51% starting tonight, you're going to be in the positive zone. And anybody who's not feeling good, y'all can help each other, talk on the group. Everybody's here to support you. and but get yourself out of that depressing guilt, fear, worry zone, right?
I have a question.
गोलगप्पे खाएंगे तो पक्का मूड ठीक हो जाएगा.
Absolutely, write it down so that time you know कि अच्छा
Very
मेरे को
good.
ये है, पानी पूरी खिलाओ फटाफट. Yeah. For me, it's chocolate. I always carry with me. I don't know when now you'll need the chocolate. Yes.
Okay, I have a question. Actually, I think this is something related to which you just said. Don't watch anything negative and all that. So, as we all, I think, know that words have frequencies, right? So when we hear or when there are certain negative words which are spoken, जैसे कि हम लोग सुबह सुबह हम लोग लगाते हैं भगवान जी के कुछ मंत्र लगा लेंगे या भजन लगा लेंगे, so that will obviously spread positive vibrations around us, right? But what if there are people in the house who, in full volume, they put on the news channels throughout the day, morning से रात तक, and that vibrations obviously उसके भी war हो रही है, ये हो रहा है, वो हो रहा है. So I mean obviously I think that also would be affecting the environment of the house and all.
So right now we can't worry about what somebody else is doing because they are not a part of this class. But we can make a
नहीं,
conscious
but इस
effort not
घर के
to
अंदर
be a
तो हो
part
रहा
of
है ये
it.
सब चीजें. So
But that's okay. You can't change everything overnight, right? So don't focus. You're in that
but that
house.
affects, right? That affects.
Okay, but you can put now, you make it positive. One person can make the environment negative, so one person can also make the environment positive, isn't it?
Yeah.
So focus only on self. Again and again, I'm saying no need of being in complaint zones and blame zones. We are only going to focus on ourselves here. Forget what somebody else is doing. Only bother about what I am doing, what I am watching. नहीं मुझे पसंद है headphones लगा के और कुछ सुन लो. You can't stop somebody else from watching TV and news. That's their
Yeah, of course, I'm
priority.
not stopping anybody. My thing is कि does it affect the environment of the house? These kind of things.
That I don't know because
Can I just answer this, please? From my personal experience, I'm saying it need not. I don't think it's the right one or whatever. From my personal experience, I'm just saying. Like my husband often complains, that I don't read newspaper and all. While I was working about 8-10 years ago, I used to want to read Economic Times first thing in the morning. I used to be like that. Okay, my career required it and all of that. Now I've moved to a different stage of life. So he says, "अरे क्या इतना दो अखबार आते हैं और तुम पढ़ते नहीं हो," and all of that. So I say, you read enough news for all of us in the family, okay, on behalf. And if something important is there, वो तो तुमको पता चलेगा, तो हमें बताओगे. और न्यूज़पेपर नहीं पढ़ने से मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं हुआ है अभी तक, एक्सेप्ट कि डीमोनेटाइजेशन में मुझे फर्क हुआ था, तो बस वो यू टुक केयर ऑफ इट. So it doesn't make any difference. So what is there is when you listen and all of this, it is not in our control. So we should focus. What Shivani is saying is हमारे कंट्रोल में क्या है, फोकस कर सकते हैं, हम क्या कर सकते हैं. So you're letting that activity of listening or उनका perpetual consumption of news को, you're letting it affect you. So your perception of that news has to change. So कि कंज्यूम क्या कर रहे हो, वो कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं, आप क्या कंज्यूम करना चाहती है. It may be a good song or something, or you do some other
Yeah, I
activity.
am totally disconnected from that. I'm not consuming it. Just एक वो था कि
नहीं
because
मतलब
since
मतलब जो सुन रहे हैं वो सुन रहे हैं, उनका परसेप्शन है, उनको अच्छा लग रहा है, बिकॉज प्रोबेबली दूसरे चॉइस का पता नहीं है, ये भी हो सकता है, या उनको अच्छा लगता है.
ओल्ड लोग होते हैं, ओल्ड लोग थोड़ा सा न्यूज और क्रिकेट ज्यादा देख रहे होते हैं, सो you can't say anything.
हमारे घर में भी यही है, हमारे
हाँ
मदर इन लॉ
भाई
को भी
थोड़ा ही
चलता है,
सुनाना
तो I don't
चाहिए.
let it
One
affect
second,
me.
guys. Just hold on. The class for today is over. Anybody who wants to leave can leave. We will end the class after 1 or 2 questions. We'll take it up and we'll end it. So because it's already 10:15. So guys, anybody who wants to leave can leave. If you all want to stay back and listen to the discussion,